Okay, welcome back to part two. Just wanted to show you the how it should look. The embassy box. That's not an original embassy box, but you get the idea. I say I've had trouble with this one before. I don't know if it's because of the size of the spools or it's just dodgy tape. Tracking it's a bit dodgy on it, but it's not really my kind of film. It's a bit of a comedy horror spoof, as it says there. But this one, I mean, the ironic thing is, this one after cleaning might work better than the one that looks nice. As you can see, it is pretty grimy. Richard Benjamin, Paula Prentice. It's kind of like that Elvira sort of silliness, But look, you can see the rust and the rust from the screws. So it was sort of put in that way, and the mould has got to it. But so the ironic thing is, this one after it's cleaned, because it's this type of spool, might actually work better in my machine. Maybe I need to get some new belts, or maybe crack this one open. Sometimes you need to grease under the spools to get it to run a bit better. No, that might sort out the tracking issue. Anyway, this one, as I said before, I've already got. I don't think I've actually watched it though, and I've had it a long time, probably over a year. So it just shows you how easy it is to keep buying stuff and forget about it or get distracted. I mean, there's so much content out there on streaming. I've got so much on DVD and videos, and just only so much time in the day to watch stuff. And again, I've got to be in the right mood for stuff like this. I mean, a lot of this is for. I'm not going to say what I was just about to say. You just have to be. Well, that is rough, isn't it? You have to be in the right mood for it. It's not exactly highbrow stuff, okay? Not saying people that like horror are dumb, but there are a lot of dumb people out there that like horror. And yeah, I mean, I can put myself in that category at times. I mean, I obviously bought this lot, so, and I like films like Crawl Space, which are dumb as you get. Let's move away from sticky subjects and inflammatory. Trying to sound intellectual now. Inflammatory statements like that might annoy some people, but I get annoyed and triggered just as easily. But yeah, the Visitor. This looks really interesting, and on top of that, I think it is quite rare. It's on Warner's, so you wouldn't think it's that rare. 1978. Don't know if you can see the mould there. It's not. It's quite widespread mould, but I think it will clean up okay. It's on a Scotch tape. Video releases. That box, that logo is for this box. So, shall I be swapping them over, or was that just the company? I don't know. It's not a Warner box. It should be in a Warner box, but isn't it weird? That logo and that box match up. Anyway, yeah, let me know down below. Is this one? Oh, it's got a bloody security screw. See that little triangle thing? Might be able to get that out. And this one definitely needs a good clean. So I'm thinking to myself, was this as good an investment as I thought I was making? We'll see. This one isn't worth a lot. I mean, there's loads of copies. It's on a box office, MGM, home release, sell through tape. I mean, I think these sell for a couple of quid. But it might be a good film. So, part of the reason for getting this lot is not just for, flipping and all that sort of stuff. I mean, obviously I don't want to be wasting money. And some of these are selling for like, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, depending on just, you know, some of the auctions, like the Freddy one, I see go for a couple of quid or 35 quid. So, you know, upwards. It's crazy, the prices of VHS. But this one's only worth, you know, £5 at the most, I think. As I said, the Freddy one here, I've seen people selling this, sold listings, whether they're people getting caught up in auctions and getting a bit carried away with themselves. It's very easy to do. It's on the CBS Fox. Not the biggest Freddy fan, to be honest. I mean, I do like the Freddy films, but it's not something I watch regularly. If I have a favourite, I think it'd probably be the one that sticks out the most is Part 3 with the needles, the syringes on the fingers. That one is quite creepy, and the phone with the tongue coming out of it. This one, I can't even remember what this one's about. But, you know, people collect this stuff. Anyway, I'll show you what the tape looks like. Oh, it's infested. Yeah, but it'll clean up. It'll clean up, hopefully. It's got a security screw. I need to get a bit specifically for that type of bit, or a few of the different types of bits, because I don't really want to be drilling it out and damaging the tape, but I do want to clean it up. Obviously I'm going to have to cut through this, which is a shame, but there's no other way of really getting to that tape. I mean, I can put it in the machine and run it through, and the mould might fly off and it might cosmetically look okay, but the mould is still going to be inside here and it'll just come back. So, you know, obviously if I do sell this tape, I'm going to have to you know, show where it's been cut through the labels and disclose that it has been cleaned. And, you know, that's going to affect the value, so it's probably not worth a hell of a lot at all. So I probably will be keeping that. And, yeah, me rambling on. I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to show you. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Was this a good purchase? Not? Only time will tell. It's a bit of an experiment. I'm not going to be buying loads and loads of tapes, but yeah, bye-bye.